It's Real Estate Today with the Han team on 93.9 KPDQ. Our telephone number, you have questions regarding buying or selling real estate, or today we're lucky to have president of Quality Appraisal. It's Gary Christensen, appraiser extraordinaire, certified residential appraiser. He's appraising me right now. And doing okay? Am I doing all right?
Your value's going down.
Oh, man. But my stock is up. And all right. You know what? One of the things I like to do, and I've purchased and sold a couple of different homes, 3, whatever. And one of the things, the cool tools that are available to us these days is we go online, and I think everybody has looked at Zillow.com and wanted to see, what's my neighbor's house? What's my house worth? Oh, what's my cousin's house worth? Is that of any value? Is Zillow accurate? Is it pretty good? Can you is it ballpark anyway? What is Zillow all about?
Well, Zillow is an AVM. That's an automated valuation model. And it's a calculation. It's not an appraisal. So it's different. Appraisal requires judgment from an appraiser. And the model doesn't know a lot of things about your property that an appraiser can know. View, condition, quality, things like that.
Watershed, all that.
Exactly. But and Zillow is really more of a toy. It's not that accurate. As far as, especially in Portland, if you go to Zillow, you can go to the Zillow report card right on the website, and it'll tell you how accurate it is. And in Portland, it's more than 10% off 30% of the time.
Oh, wow.
So, that's your odds of getting it right. I think if you live in a subdivision where all the houses are very similar, and there's lots of sales activity in that subdivision, maybe they're newer houses, so they don't vary in condition very much. They really only vary in size. Zillow might give you a reasonable indicator, but I really wouldn't put any stock in it if I have to make some important decisions.
So it's sort of it's a ballpark thing, and if you're using it for purposes like to see if you're doing better than your cousin,
sure,
it's not so bad.
Yeah. Great idea.
It's a very frustrating tool when we get into going for a listing appointment, and someone plops it down on the table in front of you and says, my house is worth $300,000 on Zillow, and really maybe it's worth $250,000. And it's a very, very difficult thing to get them to change their mind.
Or it might be worth $325,000.
Could be.
Depending on, maybe they've done improvements that Zillow didn't take into account.
Very true. But I think more than not, I think it's usually high. Does that seem right, Gary? Or?
Well, just from my curiosity, every once in a while, I'll get done with an appraisal and I'll go over and click on
Zillow it also.
I don't do this on a regular basis, but I have done it.
I've heard it's been done.
And it's just wildly inaccurate.
Oh, wow.
And there's several of those kinds of
or
things.
I'm wildly inaccurate.
Well, we're pretty sure you're good.
But at least you have credentials and comps to support your
thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's good to know. All right, this is Gary Christensen. He's the president of Quality Appraisal. What's your website address?
That's www.aqualityappraisal.com.
That made it pretty easy.
That was easy.
Look at that. Our telephone number is 503-786-9390. Gary's going to join us for the second half hour of Real Estate Today with the Han team on KPDQ.